So it seems that the winds haven't quite settled on the whole G4 madness that had happened a couple weeks ago. And I still can't believe that it all went down that way. I was just like, man, this is just so bad. Like, I don't know. I never really, this is a talk for something else. But anyway, she had brought up Olivia Munn. And I realized, hey, wait a minute. Olivia Munn is in that new HitMonkey show on Hulu. And I know that it's a comic and stuff, but I didn't really know much about it. So I was like, all right, let me watch this. Because, I remember Olivia Munn back in, like, the G4 days. And, like, I watched the show for sure. But, I wasn't, like, a big fan. I didn't really care. So, but seeing, what happened recently, I was just like, wow, like, this is insane. So I was like, let's see what she's been doing. I don't really care about her personal life, but let's see what she's been doing, like, on the big or small screens, and it turned out she was one of the main characters in HitMonkey. And HitMonkey was just awesome. It is bloody good fun if anyone wants to just relax and watch something fun. But it's just like M.O.D.O.K, and apparently it was supposed to be in the same universe as M.O.D.O.K, but then they were gonna have like this whole series lead up to like a bunch of like animated movies, short movies on Hulu or whatever, animated series, and then have them meet up into like a final one that was called like the Defender or the Offenders. It was so cool. It was supposed to have Howard the Duck too. They were supposed to do a Howard the Duck show, and they apparently canceled that. I don't know why. HitMonkey was pretty good. M.O.D.O.K is hilarious. I made a video on that one, and it was just so good. But so I don't know what it is, but I feel like the Marvel animated universe is doing better than the cinematic universe right now. I've made that point before, and I feel like they should just kind of stick with some animated movies for a while, like animated adult movies. Rick and Morty has been a hit, so I guess that should have opened the doors to doing a little bit more crazier television stuff instead of going, the route of Lower Deck with Star Trek. But whatever, that's neither here nor there either. But yeah, so HitMonkey stars Olivia Munn and Jason Sudeikis. Voicing Olivia Munn is this girl Akiko, and Jason Sudeikis is the ghost that hangs out with HitMonkey. HitMonkey is just a average snow monkey, and he ends up getting.
What the?
He pretty much gets turned into a vigilante and like a half assassin monkey, assassin snow monkey. It's so awesome. Pretty much, Bryce, Jason Sudeikis' character, he ends up escaping, this assassin business that he was doing, that he got caught up in with these guys who are trying to kill him, and he gets out there he escapes to the mountains and ends up being, pretty much taken in subconsciously by these snow monkeys, and they all pretty much get murdered when the assassin team comes out to find him. So HitMonkey pretty much is, hell-bent on revenge for those who wronged him, and he ends up going through up the ranks of this whole like crime syndicate and like these mobsters and shit, going up the ranks to the Japanese prime minister or whatever. It's so good. It's a pretty fantastic show. Like I said, the action in it is so ridiculous, but it's so cool, like, because Olivia Munn is like that side character Akiko, and it's just so funny, her like the whole shit she goes through is just very interesting. And like at the whole ending of the show was kind of like, I guess, like, you I'm fine, you could be an assassin now too, I guess. But it was very interesting. But it's a good show. So hopefully they get a second season. I love the other spirits and stuff, or the other like crazy superhero ghosts that were going around. They had the what was it, the Silver Samurai, the Fat Cobra guy was pretty interesting. He was like the big old sumo guy with like electric hands. And then Yuki, who was the spirit of Japan, as a troop who sees HitMonkey as a warrior. Like, that shit was so funny. She was the best. You can call on Yuki if you ever need assistance. It was so ridiculous. It was just a very over the top show. Plus it was with a monkey, which was its main character. So it's just beautiful. And the guy that voices the monkey apparently is like pretty famous or whatever. He's like, his name is like Fred Tatiscro something, but he's voiced like the Hulk and stuff and other like animated shows. So I was like, this guy's awesome when I was looking it up. And then also George Takei was in it, so that's funny. He plays Shinji, which was Olivia Munn's uncle or whatever, like grandfather. Like he was, it was pretty funny hearing, George Takei's, it's George Takei. And I don't know, he's done a lot of things lately where I'm like, I don't know, George, I don't really care for you, but he did all right in the show. But yeah, so I don't know what it is, Marvel, but you got to just get your head straight, just with the movies, because your animated universe is doing pretty well, and you guys why'd you guys cancel Howard the Duck? All right, M.O.D.O.K was hilarious. It was genuinely funny, and I enjoyed it. I don't really care for Patton Oswalt that much, especially now, but I mean, I enjoyed the show for what it was, for sure, and I really thought HitMonkey was great, so I really hope they put plans back in to remake Howard the Duck, or to put Howard the Duck out, or maybe they'll just make a movie, and they're like, nah, let's not make it a show, because a show, they have to, put episodes into it and make, drag the story out or whatever, so maybe it's not a good idea. I don't know. But all I can say is that HitMonkey is great. Miss Olivia Munn. I'll miss what G4 once was, because who knows what it's going to become now. But hopefully we don't got to send HitMonkey in there to go like straighten things out. I'm just kidding. I wasn't. I would never send HitMonkey to go attack people, let alone and the people that look like this. I mean, that's just rude. Yeah. So HitMonkey, check it out. It's on Hulu. Fantastic. Jason Sudeikis as Bryce is just the man too. He's so funny. He should be put in more Marvel. He should be voiced in more Marvel characters or something. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for listening, and you all have a fantastic one.